Good afternoon. Happy International Women's Day. I'm Mia Mends, CEO of Inspirus, a Sodexo company, coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas, where we bring joy to work, one experience at a time. I'm so happy to share this moment with you and to recognize this important day. As I reflect on what this day means to me, it is an opportunity, obviously, to celebrate the incredible accomplishments of women, to ponder the past and where we've come from, and to dream about the future. We know that there are still many mountains that women need to climb, and I feel very fortunate to work in an environment and for a company where I do not perceive a glass ceiling. My presence here is an example. And so I want to take a moment to thank our friends and colleagues and supporters, our clients, who support our company, who support the values of diversity and inclusion. It's important because we know as women that we don't get there by ourselves. I want to say hi to my mom, incredible mom, and my sisters, on whose shoulders I stand, on mentors and colleagues and friends who appreciate the importance of women's leadership. So with that, I want to introduce you to some of the great women at our great company, Inspirus, who are making a difference in small and big ways every day. And to start, I want to have you all say hi to Gracie. Gracie, say hi.
Hi.
So we love Gracie because she's the first thing that we see in the morning. She is warm and kind and lives our Inspirus values. She makes our visitors feel welcome. She takes care of us. She puts her name on display, and so we want to make sure that we let her know how important her job is at Inspirus and how much we appreciate you and salute you on International Women's Day. High five. We love you, Gracie.
I love you.
So you just met Gracie, and she's just one example of the very incredible, talented women that we have representing us here at Inspirus. You'll see a little bit of our company, our women and men. I call them our righteous brothers who believe in equality in the workplace and who help foster an environment where all women can thrive. So we're here next with a friend and colleague. This is Paige. Paige is in sales. We love her. She's got her green on. She's awesome. And we want to ask you, Paige, what does today mean for you? What does this moment symbolize for you?
Well, first and foremost, happy International Women's Day.
Yes, happy International Women's Day. Yes, yes, yes.
You know what? It's really hard, but to me it means like closer, unified leadership. Today, I feel like all women underestimate the power that we're given. And I like to quote a favorite Sheryl Sandberg quote.
I love Cheryl. Cheryl, we love you.
We love you. That she wants every little girl who is told that she is bossy to instead be told she has great leadership skills.
Yes, I love that. I love that. That is, and as a mom to a 6-year-old daughter, Layla, it's something that I instill in her every day, right? It is about knowing that as a young girl, your dreams become a vision. I think that's really important. So,
absolutely.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. Have a great day. Thanks for wearing green today.
Absolutely.
Every day we appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. So, so we're continuing. That was Paige. I love the idea of instilling confidence in young girls, because that's really where it begins. And if you can get a girl at the right age in her life and instill her a sense of confidence, there is nowhere she won't go. So where are we? Hi, Sherry Jo.
Hello.
We're here to talk to you. Hello. Say hi to our friends.
Hello, everyone.
At Facebook Live. So Sherry Jo takes care of our clients. Very important, client-facing. Our clients love her. And the question we want to ask you, Sherry Jo, is there a strong woman you admire?
There is.
Yes, tell us.
The strongest woman I know is my mother, Jan Stem.
Yeah.
She is a registered surgery nurse. Then she raised 4 children. Of course, she was married to my father. But she instilled in me how to be a good mother.
Yeah.
And that I can work.
Yes.
She worked 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
And most of all, how to honor God.
Love it.
So
yeah.
she's the strongest woman I know.
Yeah, we salute all our mothers, right? Because that's where it starts. And a mother's teaching us that we can be who we want to be, and that we can make our own choices in life. I think it's really powerful. So we salute Sherry Joe's mom.
Thank you.
Yes, good to see you. Thanks for you're wearing your green.
Thank you
Happy
so much.
International Women's Day.
Same to you.
Thank you. So, hey there, say hi, wave to the cameras.
Hi.
One of our righteous brothers.
Girls.
Yes, so we're continuing on our journey. You've now met two of our colleagues and friends. And now, are you on? Say hi, to the camera. This is Cynthia. So Cynthia is also takes care of our clients. Very important job. And Cynthia, we want to ask you today, who is the strong woman that you admire in your life?
I think the strongest woman that I would admire would be my mother. As a single mom, she sacrificed a lot for us and raising me and my sister, and so she taught me how to fight for what I want, how to be independent, and just how to be a great mom.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate all that she's done for us and what she does for my girls.
Yay. High five. And you have how many girls?
I have two,
You have two girls. How old are they?
5 and 15 months.
And I bet, oh, yes, that's right. And I bet they're getting the same lessons from you that your mom imparted to you.
Yes, they are. And my mom lives with us too, so they get to
They get
see
their grandmother.
the full circle.
Yeah. So we're giving it up. High five to all our moms out there. Thank you. We wouldn't be who we are without your guidance and support and your love. So yay for
Thanks,
Cynthia's
Mom. I
mom.
love you.
Yay. Thank you for saying hi.
Uh-huh.
Have a good rest of the day. Oh, we're at Phyllis. Yes. We're coming to say hi to Phyllis. Phyllis. How are you, Phyllis?
I'm good.
Good. Thank you so much for doing this.
No problem.
As somebody who has lived a lot of years, we respect your wisdom and maturity and experience. You've seen a lot, Phyllis. And so what we want to know from you is who is the woman that you most admire, or what does this day mean to you?
Well, let's do the woman.
Okay.
And everyone says your mother. I have one of those wonderful mothers as well, but I also had a foster mother. And my foster mother, through her lifespan, and she's still alive, fostered about 175 foster kids.
Wow.
And I was one of those, as well as my little brother. So she's just the strongest woman I know. She could do anything.
175.
175 foster children went through their home over the last 60-some years.
Wow, that's incredible.
And she inspired me to be a foster parent, and I
Yeah.
did, and we ended up adopting 2 children.
Wow. She's touched a lot of lives.
So she has.
That's pretty
and
special.
continues.
Yeah. Good. Thank you. Thank you to you, and thanks to your mom. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so as we continue, we've got a really great surprise for you because, as you know, we asked our colleagues, our friends, to wear green today, and some people took this more seriously than others. And so you're about to see a vision of green that you will not believe. So I'm here with our CIO.
Mia, how are you?
Yes. Take a look. Can you just get him from head, please, to toe? Yes, he actually wore this today. And he wore it because he believes in what we're trying to convey. And so, Tim, thank you for being such a great partner, such a believer in women. I know you have a young daughter yourself.
I do.
And you are teaching her important lessons every day at how to be a brave, bold, strong young woman.
I'm trying.
Okay, so tell me about the woman you admire the most.
So there's been a ton of women that throughout my career that I've admired. I admire my wife, who's a business person, a mother, figures out a way to juggle it all, which is definitely not easy.
Yeah.
But the one person that comes to mind, her name is Alice Tanchel, and I work with her at a company called Tremel Crow. And Alice taught me, I'll never forget the moment, we were in a meeting, we had this big room of people, and the group kind of went one way with the direction of the decision, and Alice was the sole person who raised her hand and said, "This is a bad decision for the company, and here's why." And by the end of that meeting, she actually had convinced everybody to do the right thing, and it was the right decision for the company. And that lesson that she taught me about being able to raise your hand and be confident in what you're saying and in your convictions was absolutely amazing. So thank you, Alice, for teaching me that lesson.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you for having courage. You make a difference. Thanks, Tim.
My pleasure.
I'm sure she appreciates hearing that.
I hope so.
Thank you.
Bye.
Happy International Women's Day.
You too.
To your wife and to your daughter.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so we're here in technology. Actually, this is QA, and we're here with Erica, who's got her lovely green on. So, Erica, the question for you is there a strong woman that you admire?
Yes, I admire first my mom. then my mother-in-law, my daughter, my manager, and my CEO. I mean, I take all individual good parts from each of them. And first, being my mom, she's not educated, but she wants me and my sister to be very well educated, and we have to stand on our own, like whatever the situation is. And she protected us very well from my childhood. She taught me how to be strong and be with a cute smile.
Yes.
In every situation.
And you have a beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you.
You do.
Thank you. Yeah, she, we came from farming background, and now I'm in US working for a huge company. It's a great achievement for me and for my family. I want my daughter to I want me to be a role model for my daughter, and I want to teach her to do hard work and be successful in her life.
Yes, I can promise you, Erica, you are a role model for your daughter.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, I know you are. I know you are.
you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Sure,
We
thank
appreciate you.
Thank you.
Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you, same to you.
Okay. Say bye. Okay. We are continuing. I told you we have a lot of incredible people in this company that appreciate the importance of today, and that we're very excited to share their own stories. We want to personalize this, right? Because it's a day, it's a movement, but behind the movement are faces and stories. And when you hear them, it becomes real and it becomes personal. And so we're continuing down the hall. We're crossing our technology area, and we're going to actually go talk to a really great woman named Teresa. She's also in a client-facing role. We're going to bring her in because she's working virtually. So it's one of the things that we pride ourselves on is the ability for people to work where they can do their best work, and it's not always in the office. And so Teresa's one of our remote employees, and she's joining us on video. So Teresa, we've got a question for you. Love your hat, Teresa. I don't know if you can see, she's got a green hat on. It's awesome. So Teresa, our question for you is, who is the woman that you admire the most? The strong woman you admire the most?
I think like most women, the first person that comes to mind is, of course, my mom. And one of the things that she did when we were growing up, when I was about 10 years old, my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and she all of a sudden kind of realized, hey, I might have 4 kids to support. How am I going to do this? So she went back to school, and it took her about 3 years, and she got her RN degree, but then she didn't stop there. She kept going until she got her bachelor's and her master's, and really just demonstrated that multitasking, juggling family, priorities at work, and personal things, that are important to you are all possible. And you really just have to set your mind to what you want to do and keep at it until you reach your goals.
Those are very important lessons. And I can attest firsthand, because I know you, that those lessons were actualized in the person that you are. So she did a great job. Thanks, Teresa. Thank you. Have a good rest of the day.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take
Bye,
care.
guys.
Bye. Love the hat. We love the hat. Okay, so that was Teresa, and it's a great example of how we are encouraging work-life balance and flexibility. So now we're making our way to another part of our office, and we're going to be talking to folks that really are in our front line. So they support our manufacturing, they package gifts for our clients. And they're the heart and soul of our company. So we're going to talk to a couple of folks there. And as we are making our way, I want to just talk a little bit about the men at our company, because International Women's Day is not just about women; it's about the great men that support us. For me, it's my husband, it's my father. But at work, it's also the men that recognize the importance of lifting women up, creating space for them to be creative, to thrive. And so I want to make sure that we do a good job of acknowledging not just the great, fabulous women, but the men who support us. So we're here now with Georgina. Sorry. And we're gonna shift a little bit and hi.
Hey,
how are you?
I'm here.
I love your green scarf.
Thank you.
Yes, you're rocking it.
Oh, thank you. I try to, yeah.
Yes. So we appreciate and love Georgina, and the question we want to ask you is, what does today mean to you?
It actually means our future. Like, for so long, we always wanted to know, why does the guy or the man get to work in that position, and we always stay, under them. And so for me, it's an opportunity to empower other women, and that there is an awareness, and that we're sharing this with our younger generation to give them hope that, they can lead in their community or in their department or in their organization. So it's definitely in the future, setting the example, setting the tone for the future.
Yeah, and you've got boys.
Oh, yeah, I've got a girl.
You've got a girl
and two boys.
and a great niece, so I can't
Oh, yeah, Jordan.
Right, but it's also about, I'm telling the story, it's not just about girls, but also raising young boys who will appreciate and respect the role that women can play in business and society.
Absolutely. I think it's telling the story. It's telling the story because for so long, I think that there was this dominant perception, years ago. But you're absolutely right, communicating that with the boys, that it's okay to have a female guiding you, and I think it starts at home, honestly. So that is really awesome. So this is a wonderful campaign and a wonderful day. I love it. That my team back here, we've been talking about it all day.
Yes.
And it's awesome.
Yes, everybody's got in their green.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
There's so much great spirit in the office today.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This is awesome.
Thanks, Georgina. Thank you for coming, for saying hi to us. Okay.
Okay, see you
Take
later.
care. Bye. Okay, so we're moving along.
So Mia, while we're walking to the next woman that we're going to honor today.
Yes, that's Charlotte asking me a question.
You've worked with a lot of girls and women.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. And why it's important to you.
Yes, so Charlotte's asking me about the work I do with girls and women. So it's important to me because of the things we've already shared. I believe that when women are allowed to reach their full potential, businesses and society is better. And so I do that, I try to live that and do that through the work I do with Girls Inc., an incredible organization that teaches girls to be brave and bold and smart. And I also do that by mentoring. So I mentioned earlier that I stand on the shoulders of great women. And so I want others to stand on my shoulders. And so I'm particularly interested in girls who are young, who are discovering who they are, and who, with the right messaging, will be impacted. And so I think that all of us have a role to play in lifting up that next generation. So we're here. So Dia, how are you?
How are you?
Excellent, thank you. So we're in our warehouse. Warehouse, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we're in our warehouse, and Dia is going to tell us what today means to her.
Well, it means that it doesn't matter where you are in the world.
Yes.
Your color, your race, or your beliefs. It's a day to celebrate ourselves.
Yes.
For what we contribute to society.
Yes.
So.
Yes, I agree. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, right? Women all over the world, we stand with you. Women who are less fortunate than we are, we stand with you. This is a global movement, and so what we want to tell you is that from Fort Worth, Texas, to everywhere in the world, we are partners in this movement. So.
Feliz Día de la Mujer.
Ah, yes. Feliz Día de la Mujer. Exactly. Español. Sí. Gracias. Thank you. Excellent. So, as we are wrapping it up, hi, Mike. Say hi, Mike. In green, one of our righteous brothers. Hey there. How are you? Good, Donald. Good to see you. Love your green. Green everywhere, people. We have green everywhere. So, bring joy to work one experience at a time. What that means to me, bring joy to work one experience at a time, is creating the most optimal employee experience at work. And we do that by encouraging inclusiveness. So it's not just about who you hire, but making people feel welcome and validated when they get there. That's my definition of bring joy to work, and that's our mission of Inspire Us. As we come to a close today, I want to thank you for joining us for this broadcast, for wanting to learn more about our company, and for allowing us to celebrate this moment with you. And what I'd like to say in closing is what I shared with my colleagues this morning. My hope for you today and every day is that you live your life with authenticity. that you feel the freedom to be bold and courageous, that you have the ability to dictate your life and career on your terms. That's about having choice. And that you have regular moments of inspiration, because we all need to be inspired. And so, thank you. I hope that that is what you receive today and every day. Thank you for joining me on She Means Business Live. Take care. Happy International Women's Day. Go